to Epstein for his 50th birthday that included a note with President Donald Trump's name.
Nobody would have to guess. There wouldn't need to be a lawsuit. There wouldn't have to wait to be discovery. You would immediately have the answers. You could flip to the page. Is there a letter? Is there not a letter? It's over.
Trump has repeatedly denied writing a letter to Epstein, but getting that birthday book and anything else from Epstein's estate means going through its two executors, Epstein's personal lawyer, Darren Indyke, and Richard Kahn, Epstein's in-house accountant for his businesses.
I know that the executors of the estate are in possession of that book.
Congress is asking for what many in MAGA world and Epstein's victims have been demanding the Department of Justice release. Among the requests, Epstein's will, all non-disclosure agreements executed by him, and any potential list of clients, as well as flight logs for all of his aircraft.
What's not hard to do is to subpoena private attorneys in a private estate and to get compliance.
That may be easier said than done, given the executor's complicated history with Epstein. Both Indyke and Kahn, according to the New York Times, benefit from managing the estate, which has more than $200 million in cash, investments, and other assets. A lawyer for the men told CNN it is completely unknown whether any beneficiary will ever receive funds from the estate. A lawsuit filed last year on behalf of two of Epstein's victims argues no one except perhaps Ghislaine Maxwell was as essential and central to Epstein's operation as these two men. The suit claims that Indyke and Kahn used cash to recruit, lure, coerce, and entice young women and girls to cause them to engage in commercial sex acts. The lawsuit says the men obtained large stacks of cash, which funded Epstein's cash payments for his sex trafficking enterprise. The lawsuit, citing a New York State Department of Financial Services consent order, said that in roughly 4 years, Indyke withdrew on Mr. Epstein's behalf more than $800,000 in cash from Mr. Epstein's personal accounts, and the men oversaw over $2.5 million in payments from a single account. According to a source familiar with the case, Kahn, who worked as Epstein's accountant for 14 years, said in a sealed deposition that he had been unaware women were being abused by Epstein and that none of the women had asked Kahn for help. That deposition was part of a class action lawsuit accusing J.P. Chase of having enabled Epstein's sex trafficking when he was a bank customer. J.P. Morgan paid $365 million to settle with Epstein